and the door shut, and I could press the button at 3 seconds.
Let's go.
36.
You finish it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8.
Oh,
It was really
insane.
close in time, really close. Huh?
Yeah.
Hello guys, this is FRENCHCOPS and today we're gonna speak about how to get the max score on the damage Bastion, which is 36k and it's 8 Bastion kill. You can't do more, it's impossible, so let's talk about that. Okay guys, first of all, you're gonna need to play on Dam Battleground by night. Don't go Electro because since the last patch they had like 3 extraction, so the rotation is bigger and you have less probability to have a good extraction. Just do it by night and overall it's more easy to do it by night. For the spawn, it's really important, you need to have one of the spawn with a yellow arrow because otherwise it's too far and you're gonna lose time. It's probably possible to do 7 Bastion if you start at a bad spawn, but if you want the 8, I highly recommend you to play only with the spawn. So if you don't have a good spawn, you just run to the extract and you retry. You have to keep in mind that the best spawn possible is probably one of these 2 spawn, because at the start you really want to split to kill the 2 Bastion instantly. So since they are like in the middle, it's like really easy to split and kill them in same time. But the pipeline one is also really good because you can kill the first Bastion like instantly and your mate can run to the second Bastion. So I mean overall all the yellow spawn are good enough to do the 8 kills, but if you want like something like even perfect, you can use this one or this one. For the loadout guys, you can do this trial solo, duo or trio, like the max score. It's possible to do it solo. So instead of doing the loadout like one by one, I'm gonna do a global explanation. Since there is 8 Bastion and you're gonna need at least 2 Wolfpack or Trailblazer grenade per each, you're gonna need to take 16. That's really important because if you take a Hullcracker or Jupiter and you shot, you're gonna waste too much time, so it's really not worth it. You really need to use Trailblazer or Wolfpack grenade. I know that 2 grenades is not enough most of the time for the Bastion, but you can just finish it with the Hullcracker because most of the time it will be burning. If the Bastion is not burning, you have to throw a third grenade because otherwise you're gonna lose like 20 seconds and you don't want to lose any seconds. So I recommend to take, if you are solo, at least 16 minimum, and if you are in a group, it's the same, but you have to do like 6 each or 5, 6. I mean, you just have to split between you and your mate. After, for the weapon, you need a PvP weapon, so you can take anything like it's your preference. You can play Venator, Berletta, Kettle, Stitcher, anything. For the second weapon, you need a Hullcracker or a Jupiter, but don't take a lot of ammo. Like 2 stacks should be enough because it's just to finish the Bastion if he's not dead, because otherwise you're gonna waste too much grenade. So it's just to help you to save the nade. And the most important, you need a lot of zipline, a lot, like at least 10 minimum, because you're gonna put the zipline to the extract when the Bastion are dead, so you have like 6 minutes to do nothing, and you're gonna have to do a trail of zipline to the extract, so at the last minute you can go really fast at the extraction. It's really important. And for the rest, like always, you take some healing like shield recharger, herbal bandage. You need an extra shield, is better because if you PvP or fight too much, your shield gonna broke. And stamina is really important because you really don't want to lose time, so you need to run fast and to go fast at the extraction, or you're gonna have to rotate to kill the second Bastion. So you want extra stamina, like 20, 25, it's okay. And that's it, you don't need anything else. At the spawn guys, you need to rush the Bastion as soon as possible. If you are solo, since you can't split, you have to kill them like really fast. You rush the first one and then you rush the second one. For the teams or for the duo, you have to split and you take each one a Bastion. You have to kill them like really instantly, so run with stamina and throw the Wolfpack to kill them instantly. You have to remember that there is only 2 Bastion, one at the hydrophonic in the swamp and one at the pipeline like you just saw in the video. The respawn timer of the Bastion is around 8 minutes. It seems that looting every part is really making the RNG like lower. Like if you loot all the part, every time we have at least 7 or 8 Bastion, most of the time 7, but if you are lucky 8. And when we don't do it, it's like really random, like 5, 6. As you can see in the video, you have to loot all the parts. The problem is that it takes a lot of space and you don't have any space. So you have at least to have like one spot and to put the bastion in your inventory and to drop on the ground. So it's a bit boring, but you have to do that and really fast. Since in trio you have always one person like not doing anything, this person can do it. Because the other one's gonna rush the two bastions. And for the solo and duo players, the best is you kill the bastion, and since after you have to wait like 6, 7, 8 minutes for the respawn, you can loot and put the zipline. Once you kill the two bastion and you loot everything, you're gonna have to meet in the middle of the two respawn to this position. If you don't know where is it, I'm putting the exact location on the map. It's really important that you stay here and you don't look too much at the respawn location, because it seems that when you are in line of sight or if someone is too close of the respawn, it's gonna block the respawn. That's why you want to stay here and not looking in the direction or not going close, because it's gonna probably block, but you can take a look like every 15 seconds, every 10 seconds, like just don't stay at looking in the direction of the respawn like all the time. Since you don't have much to do for the next 6-8 minutes because you are waiting for the respawn, you're gonna have to start to put the trail of zipline. Only one player can do it, so you can do it solo also. It's really important, so you need like at least 10 zipline because you're gonna have to make a zipline line to the extraction. So it depends obviously where is the extraction. In the video you are watching, we were at the water treatment extraction, so it's really far. But if it's like at the north of the map, you will probably need less zipline. So, and the way will be different. So don't do exactly what I'm doing in the video. You need to go to your own extraction.
Oh, Bastion.
So as you just saw in this clip, you have to pay attention to the sound, because every time the bastion gonna respawn, you're gonna do a little sound. For the pipeline bastion, most of the time, from my experience, it won't fall from the sky, it will just naturally spawn from the ground, so you have absolutely no indication except the sound effects that it do when it spawn. So like when you kill the bastion, you have to memorize at what time you kill it, and after like 7 minutes, you have to start paying attention to the next bastion, like when you're gonna respawn, and for that you need to really listen carefully, because if everybody is speaking, you're not gonna notice when you're gonna respawn, so pay attention. And for the one spawning in the hydro, the best is you send someone like with the zipline, you know, rotating, to check if he's here, because you know it's really loud, because you won't be able to hear the respawn from where you are, it's way too far. That's why you want to send one of your team, or if you're solo you have to go by yourself and you have to check if he's here. It's really simple, because the bastion when you walk it's really loud, so you will always know if he's like in the 200 meters around you, because he's really loud. Remember that you can't stay in the hydro and waiting if he didn't spawn. You have to like run away at like 100 meters, and then like 20 seconds later you can come and take a look. 50% of the time he will fall from the sky, so it's easy to spot, but sometimes like the 50% left, he will spawn naturally from the ground, so you don't have any indication. So you really have to listen, and when he will start walking, you know, because he's really loud, you will know he respawned. When the bastion is supposed to respawn, it seems that it's a really nice thing to clean everything around. So you have to kill the rocketeers, the one close to the spawn, like you don't need to pull the one at the annex or at the opposite of the map. But it seems that killing the rocketeers flying around and the wasp, the hornet and everything, like 1 minute before the bastion is supposed to respawn, it seems that it makes the respawn more accurate, because if you don't do that and if you don't loot the part, some people they can wait 15 minutes and they get no bastion. So it seems that cleaning everything is working to make the respawn more accurate. I'm not sure about this information, but as far we know, when we do it, it's working. So maybe it's we don't know if it's about the looting or if it's about the cleaning everything, or if it's both. So it's better if you do both. I mean, at this point, it's only supposition. Like nobody can know except Embark. But it seems that most of the time when we do that, we have at least 7 or 8 bastions. And the most important, the extraction. This is really critical, because most of the time the last bastion spawn like in the last minute, so since you have to go to the extraction, it's really complicated. For a team it's fine, because you can send someone to click at the last second on the extraction, so you can save like 1 minute at least. But if you're solo, you don't have anyone to do it, so you need to be really lucky on the last bastions. and you really have to use the zipline. As you can see, it's really fast to travel with the zipline if you put them properly. And that's it, guys. You have all the key in your hand to do the max score, even as a solo player. You have no more excuses. As always, if you want to support the channel, you can do a super chat with the little heart at the bottom. If you want to join the Discord, because we are more than 3,000, we are going on the 5,000 soon. And if you want to find like people to play with, because it's more easy to play with people that doing the trial solo, you can join the Discord in the video description. As always, the full run is a little bonus for the pay member. Thanks a lot, guys. We are already 43 members on the channel. That helped me a lot, especially to make such a good content, because I don't think it's possible to do better. You know, I'm doing the best explanation as one of the best players in the world. Thanks for your message. Like, I have a lot of support like on the Discord, mostly on the Discord. Put a comment, like, share the video if you like it, and good luck. Huh? It's not that complicated, to be honest. You need to be a bit lucky, and I think the most important is the loadout. Like, you have to be really well prepared. Thanks, guys, and see you for the next video.
Yeah, I got a team trying to extract. Huh?
Yeah, okay. Oh. They are extracting right now or?
They are going for the extract now.
Oh, well, we're gonna get fucked. We're gonna get fucked, huh? Like, because if they don't, yeah, the time it's closed too, I don't think you can reactivate the button.